Hello, my friends. My name is Amit, and today we are going to discuss this lesson 2 of Idée, 3 book. Welcome to our channel French in Lucknow. Bonjour à tous et à toutes, je m'appelle Amit et aujourd'hui on va discuter leçon 2, Faisons les courses. Bienvenue sur notre chaîne frenchinlucknow.com et on commence and we start. Faisons les courses, let's do the shopping. Léa says, Aurélie, nous allons faire les courses, n'oublie pas la liste. Aurélie, we are going to do the shopping, don't forget the list. Aurélie says, ça va, ok, j'ai la liste, I have the list, viens, come. On va à l'épicerie du coin. We are going to the grocery store of the corner. Tu as le panier? Do you have the basket? Léa says, oui, yes, mon joli panier, my cute basket. Allons, let's go. Un peu plus tard, after a while, chez l'épicerie du coin, at the grocery store of the corner. Léa says, regarde, look, une nouvelle marque de riz, a new brand of rice. Il y a du riz sur la liste. Is there rice on the list? Aurélie says, oui, mais dépêchons-nous, yes, but hurry up. J'ai un rendez-vous dans un quart d'heure. I have a meeting in 15 minutes. La liste est longue. The list is long. 2 kilos de farine, 2 kg of flour, un pot de confiture, a pot of jam, un paquet de lentilles, a packet of lentils, de baguette, 2 baguettes. Léa says, tout ça, all that. Montre, show me. Ah oui, oh yes. Et une bouteille d'huile d'olive and a bottle of olive oil. Aurélie says, voilà, there it is. Léa says, bon, on se dépêche, let's hurry up. Allons à la caisse, let's go to the cashier. Aurélie says, no, attends, no wait, je veux aussi un paquet d'amandes. I also want a almonds packet. Léa says, oh toi and you, oh you, ils n'ont pas d'amandes, they don't have any almonds. Allons payer à la caisse. Let's go and pay at the cashier. Léa et Aurélie payent à la caisse et sortent de l'épicerie. Léa and Aurélie pays at the cashier and leave the grocery store. Léa says, maintenant nous allons à la papeterie pour acheter les nouvelles fournitures scolaires. Now we are going to the stationery shop for buying some new school stationery. And look at this list what they have bought. 2 kilos de farine, 2 baguettes, un pot de confiture, un paquet de lentils, bouteille d'olive oil, paquet d'amandes. Un peu plus tard à la papeterie, after a while at the stationery shop, le vendeur, the salesman, bonjour mesdames, que désirez-vous? Hello ma'am, what do you desire? Léa says, bonjour monsieur, hello sir, nous voulons 2 stylos à billets. We want 2 ball pens et un paquet de 50 feuilles de dessin and a packet of 50 art sheets. Le vendeur, the salesman says, cherche les articles. The salesperson search for the articles dans les rayons in the departments. Aurélie says, oh, la belle trousse, the beautiful pencil pouch. Combien ça coûte? How much does this cost? Le vendeur, the salesman says, elle est en solde. It is in the sale. 10 euros, 10 euros. Aurélie says, eh bien, and well, je prends cette trousse. I take this pencil pouch. Le vendeur, the salesman says, d'accord, voici vos fournitures scolaires. There is your school stationery. Vous voulez autre chose? Do you want other things? Léa and Aurélie together says, no, c'est tout. No, that's all. Léa says, combien ça fait? How much does it make? Le vendeur, the salesperson says, la trousse, 10 euros, the pencil pouch, 10 euros, 2 stylos, 2 pens, 4 euros, 4 euros, des feuilles, the art sheets, 3 euros, ça fait 17 euros. This makes 17 euros. Vous payez comment? How you are paying? Léa says, j'ai un billet de 20 euros, voilà. Léa says, I have a note of 20 euros. Here it is. Le vendeur, the salesperson says, merci beaucoup. Thanks a lot. Voilà la monnaie, there is the change. 3 euros, 3 euros. C'est bon? That's good? Léa says, oui, merci, yes, thank you. Le vendeur, the salesman says, have a nice day. Good day, Leah Aurelie also says bonjour, good day. Now the question answers. Répond aux questions, response to the questions. Here, où vont-elles Leah et Aurélie? Where do they go? Leah and Aurélie. So you just need to cut this où and vont-elles. The inversion will take place. Elles vont. Simply write elles vont. They are going. À faire or you can say elles vont faire les courses. Faire to do the shopping. Faire les courses. Les courses. Qu'est-ce qu'elles achètent à l'épicerie? What do they buy at the épicerie? So for that, entire list is given. Here this entire list is given of what do they buy at the épicerie, grocery store. Combien coûte la trousse? So we just need to cut combien. 10 euros. Coûte la trousse. That's it. La trousse coûte, or you can just inverse it. La trousse coûte 10 euros. Léa regarde, Léa sees une nouvelle marque de quel produit dans l'épicerie? A new brand of which products in the épicerie? Rice. Aurélie a rendez-vous dans combien de temps? In how much time? Quart d'heure. Cross it. Combien ça fait à la papeterie? How much does it make at the stationery shop? 17 euros. Here on the page number 24 or 26, le premier shows the first thing on page number 24. Complete these sentences with the word given in the chapter. À l'épicerie, nous pouvons acheter. At the grocery store, we can buy. What we can buy? We can buy du riz. We can buy d'huile olive oil, d'olive. We can buy farine, flour. Okay, many things. À la papeterie, nous pouvons acheter. At the stationery shop, what you can buy? Stylo, pen, feuille, sheets, trousse, many things. Voici ma belle maison. There is my beautiful house. Voici ma belle maison. Le synonyme de présent. The synonym of présent. À présent. Maintenant. Le contraire, the opposite of ancien, moderne or nouvelle. Et le synonyme de acheter des produits. Synonym of buying the products, faire les courses. Doing the shopping, faire les courses. Okay, then we have demonstrative adjectives with us. Demonstrative adjectives are demonstrating, like pointing out, showing the noun. So they are used with the noun and they have 4 categories. Simply, if we understand like this, so they follow bottom up approach. Say for the plural nouns, if your noun is ending with s, x or z, if the word which is written after fill in the blank that is ending with s, x or z, so use this CES option. Okay, otherwise move up and come to this CETTE option. It is used for feminine singular noun and those nouns also which are starting with a vowel but feminine singular. So generally those words which are ending with E, they are feminine singular. So with them we use CETTE. Then comes CET. It is used with vowel masculine singular nouns. So if the noun is masculine singular but starting with a vowel, vowels are A, E, I, O, U, Y or H, right? So then we will use CET, and if these 3 options are not working, then finally we will go with this CE, that is for masculine singular nouns. Okay, now these upper three, they means this or that, and this say it means these, those. Okay, right? So how do we do the exercise? Let's see. So here is the exercise on page number 27 about the demonstrative adjective. How we will fill this? We will just see the word which is written after filling the blank. So first of all, we check, is it plural or not? How to check that? Is it ending with SX or Z or not? So it is not ending. So we will not put here CES. The next option CETTE. We will check this. So there it ends with E. So it is ending with E, this word. No, it is not ending with E. So this is option. This option is also not working. Then further we will check for this, that is it starting with a vowel? No, it is not starting with a vowel. This will also not work, so we will go with this option. So, tu veux ce produit bio? You want this bioproduct? Produit bio? Okay. Hiver. Next word, this. Is it ending with SX or Z? Nope. It's not plural. Is it ending with E? No, so it is not feminine singular. Is it starting with a vowel? Yes, it is starting with a vowel. So we will put CET. Then enfant. This word, is it ending with SX or Z? Yes. So directly choose the first option, C. Next, is it ending with SX or Z? No. So is it ending with E? Yes, it is. So set. Pa chapeau, here CE. Orlo, just starting with a vowel. Though it is ending with E also, so we will put here CETTE. Hotel, starting with a vowel, CET. Achha, we have one more. This in the corner. Restaurant, ce restaurant. Le chèvre fait fromage dans fromagerie, ending with E, CETTE. Tu n'aimes pas cet acteur, starting with a vowel. Mais tu aimes actrice, feminine word. Cette actrice, this actress. Je veux imperméable, this is an exception. Here we will put CET because it is starting with a vowel. It is masculine singular noun. We will not see this E, it is an exception. Okay, gone, ending with S, CES. Avion, starting with a vowel, CET. Très bon. Then this exercise number 3. Here again ending with E, CETTE. For the fleuriste, CETTE. Then Jean, ending with S, CES. Souvent, ce parc, not ending with T, not ending with SX or Z or E, or not starting with a vowel, so we will go with CE. Pharmacie, CETTE. Constant s'amuse aussi dans ce parc. Il habite dans cette maison. Now, maison is a feminine singular noun. Okay, it's an exception. Mark a star over there. Son père travaille dans cette banque. Dans cette banque, in this bank. Près de la cafétéria. Okay, près de ce cafétéria. Le café est devant. The cafe is in front of. Supérette, cette supérette. Now discussing the how to make interrogative sentences. Now in the interrogative sentences, here we are going to talk first of all those kinds of interrogative sentences where answer is either yes or no. So objective types of interrogative sentences only. To convert a simple sentence into an interrogative sentence, we use 3 methods. Here we are only discussing those kinds of interrogative sentences where the answer is either yes or no. That type, right? Okay, so we have 3 methods. The first method is intonation method. This is so easy method where you just put a question mark at the end. Actually this method says that raise the tone at the end of the sentence and it would sound like a question. Your name is Amit. Your name is Amit. Sounds like a question. So in written, just put this is first method. So whenever first method is asked to put a question mark at the end of the sentence, though you need to put question mark all the time when you are converting a sentence into interrogative. So this is the mandatory. Okay, intonation method, question mark, that's it. Ask method. Ask means do or does. So putting this before the sentence make sentence a question. Vous parlez français? You speak French? Est-ce que vous parlez français? Do you speak French? Simple. Now you need to learn the spelling of est, est-ceque. Now if the sentence is starting with a vowel, so in place of que, this e will become apostrophe. That's what this que apostrophe is. D'accord. Okay. The inversion method. Inversion method says that you need to reverse the place, exchange the places of the subject pronoun and the verb. What are the subject pronouns? Je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. If suppose in the sentence there is no subject pronoun, then insert one. Okay, let's see some examples. Vous parlez français? You are speaking French. Are you speaking French? Parlez-vous? And always put dash. Two rules. You need to always put dash in between, and if the subject pronoun is il, elle, on, okay, third person singular subject pronoun if you see, then in that case these subject pronouns third person singular, in that case acha, D will never come. This rule does not work, and rule number 2 also does not work. So if if in your sentence and subject pronouns are il, elle, on, for example, il parle français, so when you will be doing the inversion, is this will come here, parle and il you will write, but in between you have to put extra t in between and then dash. This t has no meaning, it is just for the sake of pronunciation. Then rest of the sentence as it is, français, with question mark at the end. Parle-t-il français? Okay, it is an interrogative. There are 3 methods. So here in this question of number 4, there are methods mentioned at the end of the sentence. You just need to apply these methods. For example, wherever first of all, everywhere put a question mark. That is the mandatory. And your first method is already solved by putting a question mark at the end of the sentences. Second thing, whenever second method is mentioned, write there ask before the sentences. And here sentence is starting with a vowel, so you will put que apostrophe. Est-ce que les gens utilisent les réseaux sociaux? Do the people use the social networks? Second method again here ask. So simple ask, putting last also ask. With the apostrophe, because sentence is starting with a vowel il. Then come to the, so first method and second method is solved. Third method, let's see the third method. Wherever third method is there, we need to exchange the places. So il mange will become mange dash, okay, au mange. Then since it is il, elle, on, third person singular subject pronoun, we will insert extra t, on, mange ton, and rest of the sentence as it is, des salades. Are we eating some salad? Question mark. Here third method again, Sophie et Suzanne. Now look at this subject, there is no subject pronoun. So first we will insert, since there are both the names feminine, so we will insert the subject pronoun elle. Now we will exchange the place with the verb. Sophie et Suzanne, that you will write, comma, suivent-elles. Here we will not put t because it is third person plural subject pronoun. It is already, and there already t is there. Cette page, rest of the sentence as it is. Question mark. Okay, and this Luke parle, since Luke is masculine, so you will write the sentence like this: Luke, comma, il parle à sa mère. So this is your sentence. Now what we will do? Exchange the places. Il will come here. It will come here. Since il is a third person singular subject pronoun, we will write loop, comma, parle dash t dash il, parle till, rest of the sentence as it is. À sa mère, to his mother, question mark. So this is how we solve this interrogative sentences. Now here is a very important question to relate the products with their quantities. This table is given on page number 24-25, so you can see it from there. So here answers are written. Une douzaine de, there, banane, a dozen of bananas. Un plateau de, sixth option, plateau de fromage, a platter of cheese. Une bouteille d'olive oil, okay. Bottle of, you can also say here, ninth option, oh, bottle of water. Canette de coca, cane of coke. Un cornet de, okay, un cornet de glass, ice cream. Un paquet de, a packet of, 7-1, rice. Un boîte de, a box of bonbons, candies. Un pot de, a pot of confiture, jam. Une tablette de chocolat, a tablet of chocolate. Une part de gâteau, a part of cake. Une plaque de, this, beurre, in plaque of butter. A kilo de, a kilo of sucre, sugar. Une tranche de pain, a tranche of bread, pain is bread. A sachet de, a sachet of tea, tea. In the coin culturel, we have the shops and their products. Où vas-tu pour faire les courses? Where do you go to do the shopping for these products? For example, we can faire les courses, do the shopping dans le supermarché, in the supermarket, ou dans le magasin spécialisé, or the specialized market. For example, la boulangerie, the bakery shop, il y a du pain, there is a bread, baguette, croissant, and diverse baked products à la boulangerie, et diverses viennoiseries à la boulangerie. We have la pâtisserie, the pastry shop, il y a des tartes, there are tarts, brioches, éclairs, some éclairs, des gâteaux, some cakes, and at the pastry shop. Le marché, the market, nous allons au marché pour acheter, we go to the market to buy des fruits et des légumes frais, the fruits and the vegetables fresh. La crèmerie, the dairy shop, nous allons à la crèmerie pour acheter, we go to the dairy shop to buy some butter, fromage, beurre, fromage, cheese, des produits laitiers, the milk products. At the butcher shop, we go to buy de la viande, some mutton. There is, okay, meat, buff, beef, work, calf, mouton, mutton, poulet, chicken, à la boucherie at the butcher shop. And la charcuterie is the pork meat shop. We have, nous allons à la charcuterie. What are the pieces names? Sauciers, paupiette, and quenelle. Then we have some question answers on page number 33 based on this information. There, nom 4 produits on peut acheter à la boucherie. We tell 4 products which we can buy at the butcher shop. So you can write here viande, poulet, mouton, calf, okay, that, all that products. On peut acheter des croissants et des baguettes. Where do we can buy the baguette and croissant? So just you need to cut this and you need to write à la boulangerie. À la boulangerie. Qu'est-ce que nous trouvons au marché? So you need to cut this. Au marché nous trouvons, okay, nous trouvons, at the market nous trouvons. Then you need to write les fruits et les légumes frais, the fresh fruits and vegetables. Nomme 2 types de pâtisserie, name 2 types of pastries. So brioche, éclair. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut acheter à la charcuterie? What we can buy at the charcuterie? The quenelle, sauciers, these products. While making interrogative sentences, if your question is negative and the answer is a strong positive, so instead of starting it with we start with C. For example, don't you take baths every day? So you will say, of course I do take baths every day. So instead of saying yes I do take bath, you will say of course I do take bath. So instead of we, you will start the answer with C. Vous n'avez pas un gâteau au chocolat. You don't have a chocolate cake. Si, j'ai un gâteau au chocolat. Yes, of course, I do have a chocolate cake. Then we have some interrogative adverbs. Qu'est-ce que, which means what. Qu'est-ce que vous avez? What do you have? Qui, who. Qui est? Who is this? Here, some other words. So, où, where. Où is where. Où habite elle? Where does she live? Où est-ce qu'elle habite? Where does she live? Both the manner in inversion also we can make this, or using ask method also we can make the questions with the interrogative adverbs. Quand, when. Quand rentres-tu? Quand est-ce que tu rentres? When do you return? Combien, how many. Combien means how much. Combien da means how many. Combien de gâteaux avez-vous? How many cakes do you have? Combien de gâteaux est-ce que vous avez? Combien, how much. La tarte, combien coûte-t-elle? The tart, how much does it cost? Comment, how. Comment va-t-il à l'école? How does he go to the school? Pourquoi, why. Pourquoi êtes-vous en retard? Why is he late? Now here in this exercise there are interrogative adverbs are given above. À quelle heure, at what time, combien, how much, quand, when, combien de, how many, d'où, from where, pourquoi, why, où, where, comment, how. Okay, and the answers are given in which black and bold parts are there. So you need to ask a question in such a manner where the black and bold part should be the answer. The first sentence is ils vont au cinéma en autobus. They are going to the cinema by bus. So what should be the question where the answer should be by bus? The question should be how are they going to the cinema? So what do? Cut this en autobus, make this inversion vont-ils, and since we need to start the question with how, so we will start with comment. Comment vont-ils au cinéma? Question mark. Simple. Cut this. Where the precise time is being asked, the question will always start with à quelle heure. À quelle heure. And nous arrivons will become arrivez-vous. Arrivez-vous. But here it will become arrivez-vous. When you are arriving to France miniature. And rest of the sentence as it is, question mark. Elle a deux voitures. Past, whenever you have past in your sentence, the question will always start with pourquoi. Pourquoi, and elle a will become a-t-elle. We will insert extra T. This is the verb. And then pourquoi elle a-t-elle deux voitures? Two cars. Why does she have two cars? Parce qu'elle aime les voitures, because she loves cars. She likes the cars. Question mark. Ça coûte 5 euros. Wherever cost is asked, question will always be combien ça coûte. And when the place is being asked, the question will always start with où. Since here D apostrophe is given, your question will start with d'où. Monsieur et Madame Beauvoir viennent. You can remain the sentence like this, or you can write it like this. Viennent-elles. Viennent-ils. D'où viennent-ils. Deux baguettes. Quantity is being asked and fixed number, countable numbers. So, combien de baguettes avez-vous? Or as-tu? Combien de baguettes as-tu? How many baguettes? Baguette is a bread. Do you have? Nous allons à la librairie avant midi. When a time period is given, the question will always start with quand. When. Nous allons will become again allez-vous. Quand allez-vous. And then the rest of the sentence as it is, à librairie, question mark. Elle habite aux États-Unis. Now here a country name, a place is given. Again, The question will start with où. Où habite-t-elle? C'est tout pour la classe aujourd'hui. Au revoir. À bientôt. Merci beaucoup.